Hi everyone, good Tuesday afternoon and welcome to GoLocal Live from the Rhode Island State House. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel, joined here by House Oversight Chair Patricia Serpa. Patricia, thank you for joining us today.
Happy New Year. Good to see you as well.
As you can see, things are in full swing here at the State House with the Interfaith Coalition rally going on before they go into session. And before they start, I want to catch up with the House Oversight Chair on what's taking place this summer and fall. Now let's talk a little bit about medical transportation management. Now this is to help the folks who are elderly on Medicaid, trying to keep them to task as there continues to be issues. Chair, how is this issue going to finally be addressed?
Well, we worked all summer, Kate. As you mentioned, we did meet over the summer about it, and it is resolved to no one's satisfaction. I continue to get emails and phone calls almost on a daily basis. At the last meeting, the government affairs person, Phil Stahlberger from MTM, asked me to personally transfer emails and phone calls to him and not to assume that they know the difficulties.
So you've got a direct pipeline to the top.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been doing, Kate. And I wish I could say that there's an end in sight, but I honestly don't see it. I got one just before I came here on my way up.
Okay.
So it's not to our satisfaction. I don't think anyone's paying attention. We came to the conclusion amongst ourselves that they underbid the contract.
Yep.
And frankly, they're trying to ease some money out of the transportation companies, out of these cab drivers, which are our small businesses, and we value them. So they don't give them any more business until they agree to these lower rates. So it's just unfair all around. And the clients, the users are suffering because they can't get to and from doctor's appointments. It's a huge mess.
So you've got the direct pipeline to the top. As you said, identified the issues. Can they be fixed in 2020?
I think they could have been fixed before now if there was someone paying attention and communicating. We've spoken to, particularly Representative Anastasia Williams and I, have spoken to people who work on the inside, and some of them have left, some of them have been fired, some of them have quit, and they talk about the lack of training, the lack of follow-through, no supervisors on the floor, no one to turn to with a complicated question looking for an answer. I would have to turn to you and depend upon you, and you've had as little training as I've had. So this all should have been taken care of because they were here for 3 months before they set up shop and hit the go button. So what they did during those 3 months, I frankly have no idea. So yes, it's going to be fixed.
And with the continued questions, any sense contract-wise, is there an opportunity for the state to interrupt that contract? Where does that stand from how they are tied to the state?
Well, we learned this summer, 3 amendments made to that contract. We couldn't quite find out who requested those amendments or why they were made, but they appeared to be to the benefit of MTM. When we're holding the purse, we're holding the money, it seems that we should be benefiting our taxpayers, not this corporate entity from out of state who's hurting our small businesses and our constituents. So there have been changes.
Would you consider it to be one of the big issues on top of your list as House Oversight Chair heading into the session?
Absolutely. MTM is absolutely number one on the list. DCYF is kind of in a holding pattern right now. There's an acting director there who's holding the fort since Dr. Picola left in September. As I understand it, they're having a really hard time getting any applications for the position. Executive Secretary Wamsetta Jones tells me that she's going to a conference this month, actually, where people in this employment area congregate to have an annual. She's going to be putting out feelers there.
Okay.
But I also understand that the low rate of pay is certainly a problem. And in all fairness, I have to say, $125,000 starting salary for that job would not attract me either.
Now, you had mentioned you wanted a really comprehensive overview of DCYF as the state looks to make additional investments where that money is needed. Where does that stand to say, how can the state best equip DCYF to do the job that they need to do?
Well, we set some money aside in the budget for a complete overhaul and a complete review to get them nationally accredited, but I don't think that Dr. Jones will want any acting director to begin that process. That should be the baby of a brand new director. I think Kevin Aucoin, the acting director, is perfectly capable of doing so. He has a long history here with DCYF. I think a few changes were made because of the egregious child fatality report from the child advocate. There were some changes made, but I understand that they're coming to us for a supplemental budget. This month, in fact, we asked them in June before we passed the budget, do you have all the money you needed to run the operation successfully and adequately? We've asked them several times on the House and Senate side. They indicated that they did, and now we find out that they don't.
So can we anticipate some questioning by the House Oversight Chair as to why this additional money is needed?
Well, actually, function of finance, as you know, any issues that have to do with finances, obviously, will go before the Finance Committee. In fact, I think they did have a meeting just a few weeks ago over some of the overspending in that department and maybe moving some money around. And I've said that for a very long time.
Yep.
There's mismanagement of people, but there's also mismanagement of money. I would go in there like Jesus turning the tables over in the temple, and if I could, but I can't.
So DCYF, the medical transportation, what else, as we hear in 2020, do you have on your plate?
Well, the other thing that is still concerning to me is you get, as the program begins to settle down a bit, they did something they probably shouldn't have done to meet the mandates of a federal overseer. They entered $1 as a salary, as a placeholder for people that might be eligible for food stamps, cash assistance. That caught up with us, and I believe we got a reprimand and a fine.
And what was this $1 placeholder? Was it done purposefully?
I believe it was done purposely because they had a drop-dead date that all of the system had to be cleaned up by such and such a date, and you had to have it all entered, so they entered $1 for everybody, which obviously made everybody eligible. So I'm wondering about those overpayments that we've made by making everybody saying everybody earned $1. But the next thing that they're going to enter, as I understand it, is the recertification part of getting state assistance in terms of food stamps, childcare. You have to recertify every year. In other words, fill out the applications every year. And if you don't do it in a timely manner, you're cut off on services. So we only hope that they're going to do that adequately and give people sufficient notice to have their recertification application in by whatever date they choose, and that, frankly, that they give them a couple of notices, because again, we don't want people going without food for their children, no milk for their children, so there's just still a lot of stuff up there that's lingering.
And how concerning is that dollar designation? Because as we've seen, ACLU has been involved with lawsuits about people who then get bills in the mail that said, we've overpaid you, now you owe us this money. Does that not put Rhode Islanders back in the same place of where the ACLU and other legal entities who are trying to help folks are in right now?
You're exactly right, Kate. I just learned recently, in fact, that the ACLU is involved in the state trying to go backwards and retrieve those overpayments. Because we just can't. If we, and I don't mean the legislature, but if the state had done it right in the first place, we would not be looking at these overpayments. And frankly, we're not going to get it back. It's money that people probably needed anyway. They saw it as a windfall, and I'm not suggesting they did anything dishonest with it, but when you're poor, you need money. So I can go in and knock on your door and squeeze you all I want to, but if you don't have it, you're not going to give it to me. So we have to stop doing things haphazardly, last minute, and come up with a plan. Somebody's got to pay attention. If that's just their sole job, take all of the minutiae off the table from them so that they can get the big jobs done right without all of this fault finding by the federal government. Because I've said it before, Kate, I don't pretend to know how the federal government works when they grant money to the states. But if we as a state have a reputation of not managing our money, our federal money well, how reluctant are they going to be to keep giving it to us for initiatives and for programs? And frankly, I can't blame Congress for feeling that way. Rhode Island, not again. So I'd like for us to stop that pattern of, oops, let's try this and we'll fix it later. No, let's get it right.
Well, you're going to see House Oversight Chair Patricia Serpa taking the reins for these issues and more as the General Assembly gets underway here in 2020. Again, as you can see and hear behind us, the Interfaith Coalition getting started to the session, which will begin at 4. So, Representative Serpa, I appreciate you taking the time today. Of course, she'll be back. And we'll be back with more live here at the State House, keeping you informed here on GoLocal. Thanks for watching. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel.